Welcome back to Noise Pollution. Today we're going to be talking about an article that mentions Netflix versus Valve, like Steam, Valve,
Yeah.
Steam. What this article is essentially about is to get to the core of it. Is it saying most video game players are not video game players, but rather video game collectors, which I have some issues with that statement. Valve cracked the problem that Netflix was struggling with using diehard gamers and their backlogs. Steam expert says you get access to a bunch of drunken sailors who spend money irresponsibly. Hobbyists buy stuff because they actually want to consume it, but because they are collecting it. Wait a minute. Drunken sailors who spend money irresponsibly. I do know some of those, but most of them are not. Like I've mentioned in previous videos, uh, this is their off time. This is their downtime. This is their therapy. This is their love, their passion. They're not spending money irresponsibly. This is something they love, but we'll get more into it. Most people who buy your game won't play it, and the ratio will only skew higher for games that appear in bundles like Humble Bundle. Netflix co-founder Reed Hastings saying that the streaming platform is competing with other entertainment services, video games, and even sleep. Okay, first of all, it's not a movie TV show platform is not competing with video games. I don't get that equation. I don't. And yes, a lot of video gamers, they play what they love, they buy it and they play it. But a lot of them wait for it to go on sale or to appear in a bundle so they can get it cheaper. They buy that bundle and then they play the ones that they bought that bundle for. That is not collecting, that is economics. Duh. It's like these are supposedly experts and they're talking on these subjects and like, it's like this, blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up. They don't know what the hell they're saying.
What's
I
even
doubt
worse?
I doubt they're even video gamers.
What's even worse is that it's saying that they're competing with sleep.
Well, okay, these big businesses, they want all of your time, all of your money. They want you constantly hooked in. If they could put a chip in your brain so you're always on and always consuming, they would do that. And they're probably, I wouldn't be surprised if they're working on it. So yeah, in their mind, it's like we're competing with video games, we're competing with sleep. It's like, motherfucker, you're competing with other streaming platforms. The end. What the hell's wrong with you? I mean, your brain's ate up with this, with competition, with capitalism, I suppose. Okay, somebody's statement here. I have 464 games on my Steam wish list, 23 games in my Steam summer sale shopping cart, and I can feel my already overstuffed library giving me the side eye. There are people like that. There are. But it's I in my own opinion, I don't think it's like I must collect them all, but rather, what mood am I in? I'm gonna play this kind of game today. Okay, I tried that one. I didn't really care for that one, but I have others, so it's okay. I think it's more like that.
Well, it's like for me, it's like I wait till a game that I'm waiting to play goes on sale, and it's like I said, in a bundle, and I play the game in that bundle, but then I play the others too, just not as much. So I don't know. I don't get where they're saying that they they don't play them. That's just silly.
Well, there are some instances, but it's not okay. The issue isn't that they don't play them, but rather that they're saying they buy them to collect them. That is the more silly part. There there are people who buy games and don't play them, but it's because they buy them in a bundle or they want to have a backlog for whatever mood they're in, whatever strikes their fancy at the moment. They don't actually have to play the games they buy. No, they don't have to. Of course, they don't have to. You know, maybe it's like this one's on deep discount. It's a big sale going on right now. I'm going to grab it up. So it's an option, which they may get around to, they may not, but I don't think is going. Oh, I gotta collect them all. Hobbyists buy stuff not because they actually want to consume it, but because they are collecting it, which was the thing I was just arguing against. Just as your eyes may be bigger than your stomach, your interest may eclipse the time you can feasibly spend on them, but you can still spend money. That's also true for some. It's like they want the game, they want to play the game, they buy the game, but they don't have time for the game. That is still not just, I gotta collect it. I don't know. This kind of rubs me the wrong way. Simon Carless found that over half the median Steam player library is unplayed, and he also cautioned devs that a lot of people will buy a game but not play it. I will tell you another phenomenon that keeps people from playing it. They start their game up, and it's like, you gotta make an account. You make that account, you have to download our launcher. You download that launcher. We have to put in a kernel level anti-cheat into your computer. And it's like, okay, I guess I'm gonna do this. I just want to try this game. So you do this, and then every time you try this game, it's loading up, pops up a web page, pops up a launcher, sign in, sign in, sign in. Oh, you can't run it because you're running antivirus. You can't run it because you're not on the right operating system we want you to be on. And then you're like, oh, you know what? Fuck this game. I bought it, but I guess it's gonna sit here and rot. That's another phenomenon that happens. Okay. This brings us back to time and attention. Valve cracked the problem that Netflix was struggling with. How do you sell to people who have so much entertainment at their fingertips that they don't have enough hours in the day to play and watch it all? Valve basically added infinite hours to a gamer's day. It is theoretical future day where gamers might someday spend hours playing your game, but let's be honest, they won't. There are some scenarios like that. There are. Which is why I'm thankful Valve has a family plan. You can be to a friend or your child or what have you. You can be like, I got this large library of games. You have different tastes in games than I do. Here, I'm sharing them with you. You set up the family sharing. Ta-da! They can play it if they so wish. It is not limited to, I bought the game. It's not really for me. It's gonna rot. That enables you to share. Yes, there are some scenarios where people buy games and they never get around to playing it because they find it on sale or what have you. But the way they're framing this just rubs me the wrong way. The framing.
They could have said it a little different.
Well, it shows a fundamental lack of understanding of games and gamers. Steam's Next Fest survey data found that for the median game, most games people only wishlist the game without even playing the demo. The demo is free. If the player are so interested in the game, why don't they play it? And let me answer that. Because I have downloaded demos. Well, I downloaded a demo and I'm like, okay, finally I get around to it. A few days later, I want to try this demo now. Oh, you have timed out. You haven't allotted time on the demo. You can't play this anymore. Even though you downloaded it, you installed it, you now cannot play it because your allotted time is gone. That's why. That's why. Look, back in the day, I remember playing demos of Warcraft 3, the original GTA. Played the hell out of those demos. Because you got a demo, you could play it essentially forever. Get a demo now, and it's like tick, 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 tick. It's not. You don't have it anymore.
Well, I mean, that's my issue with it too. I mean, why in the world am I going to spend my time putting in all my information and downloading the demo, and something comes up and I can't play it in the allotted time? Well, it's just taking up space on my damn computer, you know? So that's pointless for me. It's just pointless.
Okay. Hobbyists find satisfaction in collecting, even if they know deep down they will never actually play it. There are some instances of this, but this is not the rule. I would say those are the exceptions to the rule. I could be wrong. I'm not no data master. I'm not collecting all your data. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I don't think it's that way. Okay. That's all I have about it on the article. What's your thoughts on it?
Well, my issues with it is, I like to play a lot of different kinds of games, and I don't stick with just one. And I'm very particular about what I play. But I'm not going to sit there and put in all my information for a game that, I might play and only spend 5 minutes and go, oh, this is not for me. And it's I don't know. It feels like a drag to me.
I do have, there's another phenomenon that may be true with some of you out there as well. I have some games I want to get into the game real quick and be able to get out of real quick. I don't want a 2-minute load time. Some I may want to play on my Steam Deck on the go, or just sit back and relax, not be on a computer, play the game. Then there are other games that has massive load times, but you get this immense graphics and immense stories, but you're ready to sink at least a couple hours into it. So you have different games for different occasions, depending on where your life is at the moment. And you may not always have that time where you have this smaller, quicker game you can jump in. Sometimes these bigger games consume up, eat up all your time. It's kind of a, a crapshoot scenario there. But the way this frames it, I absolutely disagree with. Now, that's all for now. Till next time, we're out.